Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since the video's been uploaded. We've been dropping a couple of streams and a few shorts, but life's starting to slow down a little bit. If you didn't see the news, go check my previous live stream. We talk about it at the beginning, so life's getting more hectic, but I should also have a bit more time to dedicate towards content. But here we are. LFM has finally released for the base Assetto Corsa. Now, LFM has been the lifeblood of Assetto Corsa Competizione. An online ranking system seems to be an essentiality for racing games, especially competitive racing games nowadays. You've seen the popularity of things like iRacing, LFM on ACC, LFM for rFactor 2 when it released, and also rFactor 2's new online ranking system itself. And Assetto Corsa has always been one of the most popular driving simulators out there. Maybe not necessarily racing simulators, I mean it certainly is, but driving simulators definitely, with huge like drifting communities and cruising communities. But now there is something for the online racing community. There's always been things like World Sim Series, and you've always been able to find races on things like SimGrid. But having LFM now provides an iRacing-like structure for online competitive racing that doesn't involve joining a league or a community or what have you. It's hop in, hop out competitive racing. I'm not much of a driver on AC, and I never really tried LFM on ACC because I kind of fell out of love with that game before I really knew about LFM too much. But today you're going to see my first experience actually racing in Assetto Corsa on LFM as well. And we've got the Mazda MX-5 Cup car around Lime Rock Park. So enjoy, ladies and gents. Let me know how excited you are for LFM to be on the base Assetto Corsa. Whether you're getting into Assetto Corsa for the first time because LFM's coming there. Or generally just let me know where you race. If you like this video at any point, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for future content. But let's get on track and let's get some racing done. You'll see my whole experience here for LFM qualifying and racing. I'm going to leave it pretty unedited just so you see the kind of raw experience. But yeah, enjoy and I'll catch you later. Quali time, outlap. Started poorly, but it is only my outlap, so it doesn't matter. As long as I've got space in front of me and a bit of space behind, I should be clear to do my quali. Probably don't need to brake that hard for the chicane. Three fastest sectors in that outlap. Very poor first quali lap. So far, at least. Some of the driving standards seem a bit suspect so far. Everyone seems to be going off. So we know what kind of race we're in for, at least. And that time puts us P3. And it was a poor time as well. And I've gone round as well. Wow. Let me tow that back to pits. And we will go again. So apologies for no rear view mirror, ladies and gents. I don't know why it's not on. It should be. It's on my server at least. I don't know why it's not on here, whether there's a setting or something that I have to tweak. I am very new to Assetto Corsa still. This outlap's going to be poor again, but at least I'm going to have some space around me. But yeah, it looks like we do have a lot of chaos. We're currently down to P6. Yeah, Lord knows what's happened to my rear view mirror. Bought it that time at least. So we were actually up that lap until then. Although, I mean, the lap that I've got in there at the moment's not a good one, so it wouldn't surprise me if I was up, to be honest. I mean, I'm not right now, as you can see from the Delta. Right, let's see what we can do. We've got maybe 2 laps left. Oh, I held it for too long, damn it. So that's that lap buggered, but hopefully we can get a good one after this. Oh, 4 minutes is a lot longer than I thought. Maybe 2 more laps. Still currently sat in P6. Ruin that. Didn't matter for that lap anyway, but getting the good exit onto the back straight is always preferable, especially when doing a quali lap. This is definitely going to be an improvement. Half a second. Still a bad lap, but doesn't change my position. I don't know why I'm like 2 seconds off the best lap I've ever set here now. I mean, it's been untidy.
It's been untidy. That's it. 2 minutes. I can get one more flyer after this. But yeah, 102.5 is not great. Which is where we're sat at the moment. Better final corner that time, which is giving us a better run onto the back straight for what I think now will be our final lap. That was scary. Idiot. Ruining my quali lap. That was definitely on for an improvement there as well. Oh, we still are, but it's much smaller. That cut a couple of tenths off my lap, that. I am fuming. But it looks like we've got one more. Do I get to finish this lap? Please tell me I get to finish this lap. A 6/10 improvement from 9th. Is it going to let us take it? Yeah, it's put us up to 7th. Still not ideal. Oh, but there we go. We have our qualifying done. Now it's just time to wait for the race. I don't know how long... Oh, here we're going for it straight away. Is it going to drop us on the grid? Or no, we've got a wait time. Only 3 seconds though, so then we'll be on the grid and pretty much ready to go. I'm also not entirely sure how you start these things. And with this being the sim I have the least experience actually driving in, this is going to make for an interesting race. But qualified P7, let's try and finish there or above. So keep it nice and clean, stay out of trouble. Drive my line, we should be good. Oh, I'll resume for now. I'm not sure what setup I've got on, but I hope it's the right one. We've got like a 2-minute countdown here. I'm not sure if returning to pits will actually send me back to the pit lane. One way to find out. Oh no, so how do I get setup stuff back? I guess I can't. I guess I'm stuck with this. Hopefully my setup carried over from thingy. If you know how, by the way, comments down below please, let me know. Same with the mirror. Let me know how I can change the setup when I've already gridded, because Escape doesn't do it. And let me know how to force my rear view mirror on, because yeah, it's fine, I've got this one on the other screen, but you guys can't see that. A lot going on here. It's a confusing experience getting set up properly with it. Like, it took me ages to get set up with no hesi, and now LFM's come. It's taken me a while to get set up with that, but we're in. We managed it. I mean, I'm a software engineer. You expect I'd be able to figure these kind of things out, and I did. But it just seems unnecessarily complicated. I hope there's a big improvement on usability, user experience with AC2. I know Content Manager has given a huge bout of usability improvements to the whole Assetto Corsa experience, but yeah, it's still what I would say too techy to be accessible. And if we want sim racing to grow as a hobby and to become more popular, then the only thing we can do is make it more accessible. So this is me guessing start procedure here. Oh, he squeezed along the inside there. Nice. I managed to keep hold of it. And we're actually catching the group in front, which is good. Couple of positions there. So where are we sat right now? We're sat in P5. Let's see if we can keep top 5. Wreck behind. Hopefully we can catch these guys in front so it doesn't just end up being a boring race for you guys to watch, but I'm so happy LFM's come to the original Assetto Corsa. Because while ACC's fine, I never got into ACC enough to really bother with LFM. I can definitely be gentler on the brakes into that chicane, it's just scary. Four and a half seconds gap to make up. And we're doing it. Slowly but surely doing it. Won't be a track cut, thank you. We're still improving our lap time, lap by lap. Properly gaining on the guy in front now as well. He's had a bad lap there. 3.7 seconds the gap now. That's nearly a whole second taken out of him. That was a weird entry into turn 1 there. A lapped car in between me and the next guy now. Getting to use my round wheel as well. It's rare that I get to use this unless I'm doing rally or truck sim. He's not very good through that chicane at all. Is he going to move over and let me pass when I get up to him? We shall see. I bloody hope he does after that wobble. Don't defend me. He's just moved straight out of the way. Good lad. Another lapped car now to compete with. The driving experience in this is so much more lifelike than the iRacing MX-5. It feels like there's a lot more weight behind the wheel. I think the force feedback in Assetto Corsa so far, to me, just has a lot more detail than iRacing. I'd say it's on a par with, if not better than, R-Factor 2 that I've been racing recently. Flew nicely around there, but these 2 lapped cars have slowed me down enough that I've lost a couple of tenths on P4. Which I might have done with my normal driving anyway. But hey, even finishing here, a top 5 in our first ever LFM performance. Not bad. It'll be good for our elo, I imagine. A lot more aggressive around that corner there, on the throttle. So my best time ever on this is like essentially a 1 minute flat. Miles away from it in this race, but I don't know why I'm lifting going into that final corner a little bit. You don't need to. I can keep it pinned. Let's see if I can benefit from some draft here. We got a yellow flag. I'm not sure if that's going to be for position or not. It doesn't look like it is. Another yellow flag. That was a really bad first sector. What felt like it might have been a little bit good, just really wasn't. Try and stay on the track, buddy. Those wiggles aren't helping anyone. We should be benefiting from a bit of draft here now. 12 minutes left. Got a lot of lapped cars here now. There's one gone. Now I've got to get past 2 more. Got another yellow flag. I'm a yellow flag now. I apologise for joining back on the racing line. We only lost 1 position there. We might be able to catch the guy that took it from us as well, because he was like 5 seconds behind us. One can hope, right? I can't believe I just didn't unwind the steering fast enough there. 2.9 seconds ahead of me now, the position where I was, P5. We're still up on our quali position. Quite safely. Come on, buddy. Don't defend me. You're a lap down. You are a lap down. Get out of the way. Right, now we've got the guy for position in front of us. Let's get a fight on. .8 seconds. Make that 1.9. He's quite wide round that final turn there. Got a few tenths out of him. That's it, yeah, get off the track. See if we can catch him. We're now only 1.2 behind. We might be able to get some good ground gained on him on this straight. Hell, not even the straight. Maybe even on the way into it. Yeah, we're going to get him here, I think. That did not feel good, that pass, but we got it done. Cover off the inside here. He is right on our tail. I'm going to use your draft, mate. Oh my word, turned in right on me. That might have been my fault. I'll have to check the replay. That's awful. I'm gonna have to check the replay, see if it was my fault. At that time of driving there, it felt like he shut the door when he shouldn't have. He was a lapped car. He should have stayed wide. He saw me going for the move. It just didn't make sense for him to come across like that. But now we're well far behind, but we're still one space up on where we were. On where we qualified. An improvement is an improvement. So from what started as a really good first experience in LFM, I've now had my first proper incident. I think the netcode on Assetto Corsa makes cars a little bit rubber bandy as well. Almost like kangaroo petrol-y. Not to like an unplayable level, but you'll notice when I'm going past somebody after making use of their draft on a straight, for a while one of us is ahead, then the other one's ahead. That was awful around there. But it's very back and forth down the straights. I think that's a netcode thing. I don't know how I'm not catching this guy in front now. I was well faster than him before the crash. Maybe I'm in my own head a little bit. I'm just not making the most out of all the corners. We gained a couple of tenths. Why did I shift up there? It's unnecessary. That was a bit smoother. We've caught him well and proper now. I still feel like I'm not taking that chicane right as well. We lost quite a lot of time through that chicane, actually. He must have got a very good exit from it. Much better around turn 1 than him, though. Oof. Messy last couple of laps. Somebody speaking, gonna get themselves banned. Oh, we got back into 5th. Valentin had a spin. So we've made up for our earlier incident at least. Now we've got all of the traffic to deal with. When they're wrecking each other like this as well, I kind of don't want to be here. They're not even fighting a position. He just took a wild cut there. I hope that's actually counted as a track cut and he's not just... Oh my word! I should have lifted. That is getting protested for sure. I'm definitely going to protest that. How am I supposed to drive this round the track now? What an experience for my first LFM race, eh? I should really get a spotter set up. I could have lifted out of that, but I was hoping he wasn't going to reverse in and purposefully wreck the other guy. Wheel at this angle feels so wrong. So 3 and 9, and now 6 and 12. P2 is 5 seconds behind me. Oh, this is painful. Turning this way is fine. I'm trying not to defend. I'm trying to stay out your way, mate. Oh, my word. Now, that's going to be a position lost for me. I was hoping to be able to bring it back in 6th. But it looks like we're going to end up finishing where we qualied. Unless we can somehow stay ahead of this guy. I don't know how I'm still succeeding here, but that's the position lost anyway. At least we're not going to drop any lower. But, oof, what a mess, eh? Let's figure out who it is we're protesting. Where is the replay? Oh, I'll see it afterwards, yeah. Oh, because I backed to pits, I've got a penalty of however many seconds. That's fine, but I did finish 7th. Session ended. Now in wait time countdown. Bunch of people have already left. I don't think we have to stay in for it to end. People are all dropping back into the pits now. Yeah, it looks like we can leave. So let's leave and check that replay. So here we go, replay loading up. See what we've got. Okay, we can't check the replay because our replay only saves for 154 for some reason. Yeah, I get 1 minute and 54 seconds of replay. I don't get very much at all. I need to sort my replay settings out as well. So that's another thing in the comments, ladies and gents. If you know where these replay settings are, please do let me know. So I can get that sorted out so I can actually protest things. But that's LFM on Assetto Corsa, ladies and gents. I wouldn't say reviving a dead game, but definitely breathing new life into a dinosaur of a game. Similar to how it did with R-Factor 2, but Assetto Corsa's player base is so much bigger than R-Factor 2's that this is essentially the cheapest way to enter competitive sim racing nowadays. As far as I'm aware anyway. You've got no subscriptions, you've got a wealth of free mods. All of the mods used in this are free. There is a little bit of content from one of the DLCs, but the Ultimate Edition of Assetto Corsa is so cheap nowadays. This has to be the cheapest way to get into sim racing nowadays. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, come and join us on the Turn 1 Discord, turn1.gg. Go give us a follow on Twitter, deej_TV there, or X or whatever it's called nowadays. And last but not least, please consider hitting that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And I shall see you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.